Hi folks, we're back. Another exciting matchup coming up your way as we have a women's execution chamber match scheduled for, last woman standing, as Danica Patrick defends her rookie title against Mystique from the X-Men, X-Force, against Mary Poppins, which I hope I don't have to tell you who Mary Poppins is, against Betty White from the Golden Girls, the last survivor of the Golden Girls, the legendary Betty White. And last but not least, the incomparable and fantastic, you'll get to see. A little surprise for you. Hit Girl from Kick-Ass, which will be all through there, as Mystique goes for a cover on Danica Patrick. As we got the next person coming in, and it's Mary Poppins, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's Alice Nelson. I'm sorry. Alice Nelson steps in the ring from the Brady Bunch, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone knows Alice. She can bowl. She can make She can make meatloaf. She can make pork chops and apple sauce. You know, she's a wrestler for us. Alice Nelson, in case you hadn't known, she was the, rookies champion back in the day. This is the women's rookie championship, as Alice goes for the cover on Mystique to get a cheap win, and she does. Picks up a cheap victory, Alice Nelson does. Who would have thought? There you see Mary Poppins actually waiting to get in there as Danica Patrick hoists up Alice Nelson. Oh, beautiful maneuver. As Hit Girl, the other half of Kick-Ass, comes in the group. She's deciding whether or not to get in there or not, and she decides to get in there, and she goes right after the champion, goes right after her with a vicious submission maneuver. Might make her tap out right here. She wasn't paying attention. She took her eyes off a Hit Girl, and she paid for it. Alice is just watching, which is a smart thing to do. Just stay out of it. And Danica Patrick taps out to Hit Girl, ladies and gentlemen. Hit Girl makes the champion tap out. So one thing's for certain, we are going to have a new rookie women's champion. As Alice Nelson just did a beautiful DDT on Hit Girl, but Hit Girl gets the shoulder up after two. Elbow to the face, front face lock. Backbreaker looks like coming up, yep. And here comes Mary Poppins, ladies and gentlemen. The nanny everyone feared. Just a spoonful of sugar helps you win matches? I don't know. We shall see. All I know is this: we had a chance to talk to Mary Poppins before she entered this match, and she said she felt supercalifragilisticexpialidocious about her chances on winning this tonight. So we'll see what that means exactly, as Alice goes for the pin on Mary Poppins. Hit Girl doing the respectful thing and just staying out of it. Let these two women of power get into it, as Alice Nelson with a beautiful DDT. And now Hit Girl goes for the pin on Mary Poppins, picking up a cheap victory. And she gets it. Mary Poppins is gone, ladies and gentlemen. You talk about, fooling around there. Alice Nelson did the dirty work. Hit Girl did that. Alice Nelson did it. And here comes incomparable Betty White, ladies and gentlemen. And she also thanked you for being her friend, ladies and gentlemen. As Alice Nelson's gone, ladies and gentlemen. Alice is gone. Probably back to the Brady Bunch, as it's down to Betty White and Hit Girl. 100-year-old Betty White and Hit Girl, who's what? 21 or so? 24? As Betty White with a shot to the face, and Hit Girl comes right back off with a clothesline. It's almost not fair, but it is all fair in love and war. Everyone's got the same opportunities. as Betty White gets the shoulder up. How about that? Betty White's got some fight in her. Although, that could be the end of it right there. Fujiwara armbar right there by Hit Girl. She could tap out right here, Betty White. She is 90 plus years old, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes it's smart to live another day. You pick your battles. I'm sure this will not be the only time these two meet, as Betty White is trying to get out of there. And Hit Girl just keeps on keeping it on strong. She's kicking, trying to get out of there. I don't think she can get out of it. She keeps that pressure on. She's right in the center of the ring, folks. It's not like she can get to the ropes for a rope break. But Hit Girl lets go, thinking maybe she wants to do more damage. Betty White, no quitting her. Give her credit. And she steps up with an enziguri to the back of the head of Hit Girl. Hit Girl goes down for the pin. 1, 2, 3. No, she got her shoulder up, folks. Uh-oh. This could be it right here, though, folks. Betty White with a tombstone pile driver on Hit Girl. You better go for that pin, Betty. And this should be it right here, folks, I would think. Not many people get up from a tombstone. And she does. She wins. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Goes to show you no matter how old you are, how young you are, anyone is capable of doing anything at any time. And 100-plus-year-old Betty White has just won the Dream Matches Women's Rookie Championship by defeating some of the youngest women alive. Some of the youngest women on the roster, folks. Betty White took them to school. And it would look like Betty White was going to tap out there with the armbar you saw earlier. It was going to be over. But there's the tombstone you saw and the 3 count. Let's get the official word from the official. But I do believe it is all over. And yes, there it is. Betty White's first wrestling championship, I believe. God love her. 100-plus years old and the women's champion. Good for you, Betty White. Congratulations. Betty White, the last survivor of the Golden Girls in the current Rookie Championship. What is old is new, and what is new is old again. And what is old is new all over. I hope you enjoyed this matchup, and plenty more action yet to come. Stick around.